Welcome to Romania. Hey there, you legends. It's day 40 already of our road trip, and we are in Romania. Well, actually, to be honest, we're not in Romania. I messed up this audio recording by not plugging in the mic earlier, so now I'm re-recording later and I'm actually somewhere completely different. But let's pretend that I'm in Romania. Actually, before we pretend that I'm in Romania, you can take a wild guess where I am right now. Just look at the city, drop it in the comments if you have any idea where the hell this might be. So, Romania. What can I tell you guys about Romania? It's a big country in the southeast of Europe. It's about the same size as the United Kingdom. They have a population of almost 20 million, but their population has been heavily declining since the fall of communism. I think everybody's just leaving the country to become a stand-up comedian, because I know a ridiculous amount of Romanian stand-up comedians across Europe. And just as a comparison, here are all the pictures of all the French comedians I know. Exactly. It is often considered a Balkan country, but it is a bit of the odd one out, because every country surrounding Romania is a Slavic country with a Slavic language, but the Romanian language comes from the Romans. It's actually a Latin language. It is generally a pretty green country, and it's a very mountainous country with the Carpathian Mountains crossing through. They produce wine, they also produce a lot of other stuff, which I didn't remember. I only remembered they produce wine. It wasn't even their main thing, it's just wine. Historically, it consists of three main regions. One of them is gorgeous Transylvania, and the other two are just like a lot of the other former communist countries in Eastern Europe. They had a revolution at the end of the 80s. However, their revolution was a little bit less smooth, not like, for instance, in the Baltic states, where they had a singing revolution and they sang their way to freedom. In Romania, they killed their way to freedom. As in, they executed their former dictator, Nicolae Ceausescu, and his wife, Elena, on Christmas, which is an interesting way to celebrate Christmas. Romania is often associated with the Roma people, which we tend to call gypsies. But we shouldn't call gypsies, because it's just like calling Native Americans Indians. Gypsies comes from the mistaken idea that they came from Egypt, which they didn't. However, the Roma or Romani people, however you want to call them, only make up a couple of percent of the whole of Romania. Unfortunately, they do suffer a lot of discrimination both within Romania and outside. Damn, that's a downer. Let's switch to something more positive. Dracula! Of course, I cannot talk about Romania without touching on the subject of Dracula. It's already hard enough to say Transylvania just like Transylvania and not go Transylvania. The story of Dracula is partly inspired by a Romanian prince, a Romanian leader called Vlad the Impaler. He is called Vlad the Impaler because he impaled a lot of people. It's taking a person and stuffing a stick through that person. He just basically liked stuffing sticks up people's ass. So Dracula, as Vlad the Impaler was also known, didn't actually suck the blood out of virgins. He just stuck sticks up people. But yes, we are in Romania. And you might think, if you follow this vlog, that doesn't make any sense, because you were just in Poland in a heavily militarized zone in the last episode, and Poland doesn't border Romania. But also you might be from the US thinking that Romania is a city in Poland, and this all makes completely sense to you. Which is fine, you know, I'm sure you're good at other things, and I'm sure one day we might find out what the hell you're good at. We went a bit quick through Poland, Slovakia and Hungary, but we left the military zone relatively easily. The only effect for us of the whole militarization was that there was nothing to do because everything was closed. But now we're in Romania, and I did want to do a vlog in Romania, even though I'm not doing a show here. But I did do shows here before. Last year's I did a few shows, a little tour here with my friend Victor Pãtrãșcan. We did shows in Craiova, Cluj and Oradea, and we had a lovely time. And even Victor, who is actually from Romania but had never been to this side, to Transylvania, was absolutely blown away about how nice Transylvania is. And it is absolutely lovely. You got amazing cities like Oradea, which is beautifully renovated and colorful, and Cluj, which is the second biggest city in Romania, which is like the cultural capital, which is a thriving, busy, lovely city with a lot of cool stuff to do. And Sibiu, which is also absolutely gorgeous. We We are in Salina Turda. I think at least you pronounce it Turda, not Turda, but I'm not sure. It's an old salt mine, which is no longer in use as a salt mine, but it kind of turned into an attraction park, almost a theme park. So at like 100 meters below ground, you can row a boat, play mini golf. You can pool, ping pong. There's even a circly thingy Ferris wheel. It's very unique, very different, and absolutely awesome. And across this Transylvania area of Romania, you got gorgeous castles, a lot of history, absolutely amazing nature, and the Transfăgărășan, which is known as the most beautiful road in the world, mainly because Top Gear did a whole thing about it. But it is absolutely gorgeous, and we did it, and it was really a gorgeous ride. And on the way down, we actually saw a lot of bears on the road, which is both nice, because it means it's going well with the bear population, but also less nice, because they were really hanging around next to the road, begging for food, because tourists give them food, which is not a good thing. And I think part of the reason I love this area, I love Transylvania so much, is because it's not what you expect. Because I really had, before ever coming here, a negative image associated with Transylvania. Because you think of all the stories, Dracula, you expect darkness, soberness. I call my grandmother every other week, and I called her like really excited, like, oh, we're going to Romania, it's going to be nice. But she is a bit superstitious. So obviously her first response was, oh, vampires, oh, don't go there. And I said, obviously, like, Grandma, calm down. There's no such thing as immortal human beings. But we're here by car, and I've been driving, and quite a few of you drive like you are immortal. So go to Transylvania. But before you go to Transylvania, you know the rules. Give this video a like, because for every like, this little hamster will get its wings. And subscribe and follow us, because the next stop will be Bulgaria, where we'll meet up with two friends and do 2 amazing shows. And also do a little bit of an evaluation, like how's this going and where can we go, because, spoiler alert, there are some troubles ahead. Cheers. Hey there, I wanted to add one last thing about Romania, and that's my favorite thing to ever come from Romania, which is Sandu Ciorba, or Ciorba. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's amazing. He's a musician, he's of Roma descent, and his music videos are both bad and amazing. It's like, I keep watching them over and over again, thinking like, this is horrible, this is ridiculous, but I keep watching it. So, if you want to make your day a little better, I'll drop some links in the description below and watch some videos of Sandu Ciorba. He deserves it. We need a little bit more of Sandu in our lives. Cheers.